Hello everyone and welcome back to my US Diary official YouTube channel. I hope you guys are having a wonderful day. Before we start, please hit the subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up. Will Spencer may cheat with masked Luna Nozawa and betray Elektra Forrester during a crapulous wild night. Luna is out of her coma and making great strides in her recovery. She's fixated on the same old pretensions. Luna still wants to bond with Finnegan and steal Will for herself, so none of that's surprising. Still, the surprising part may come if Luna is actually suitable to achieve those pretensions, at least in a way. Well, since Luna's mind has substantially been on him since she woke up. Will loves Elektra, but he's surely been floundering with some frustration when it comes to their relationship. Although Will doesn't want to press Elektra, he's hoping to consolidate their love soon and eventually take effects to the coming position. Elektra principally suggested that Will might get lucky the night of the forthcoming Il Giardino party, so that could be important. It seems like Will's thinking this is going to be their big evening to flash back. Luna is eager to sizzle with Will and may get the chance if she plays this just right. Unfortunately, that means Elektra has some heartbreak in her future. Elektra offered indication about where her plot with Will is headed. It came in a story about Elektra's parents, who got disassociated after her pater cheated on her mama. That's part of why Elektra's been so conservative when it comes to connections and taking big way like the one she's hoping to eventually take with Will. It's clear that Elektra no way wanted to feel that sting of treason the way her mama did. Will assured Elektra that she was it for him and that he wasn't interested in anyone differently. All of this feels rather portentous, like B&B's dooming Elektra to get cheated on her like her mama. There's no logical reason why Will would want to hook up with lunatic Luna willingly, but this plot still has to be going nearly. Luna crashing the party in disguise and holding a mask while looking rather mischievous. That was when masked Brooke Logan got passionate with Hope Logan Swain, Oliver Jones while allowing he was Ridge Forrester since they were all part of a facade party. At the time, Oliver allowed. He was getting hot and heavy with Hope for the first time, not letting passion erupt with her mama. The show could be setting the stage for another incorrect identity situation due to Luna's mask. Will may end up sneaking off to swish with Elektra aka Luna in the reverse alley or commodity along those lines. Between the mask and all the booze Will may be set to guzzle, he may be at a bit of a disadvantage. Luna might indeed medicine Will's drink and add to his confusion. A combination of special mints and alcohol formerly redounded in Luna's own association with Zen Forrester Dominguez, at least until they rewrote it so that Luna knew exactly what she was doing that night. Luna will know exactly what she's doing now too, so she seems poised to get Will to cheat on Elektra, indeed if he wouldn't know it in that moment. Will may face some terrible news in the fate. Revengeful Bill Spencer may say 7 words when Luna Nozawa's survival secret gets exposed. Let's talk about Bill's fury and what's in store for Luna once he makes a shocking discovery. Finnegan saved Luna from a grim fate and plans to give her a chance at a new life of redemption. Now that Sheila Sharp knows the verity, she's just as determined to help Luna make the utmost of this occasion. Sheila and Lee are the only people who suppose Luna deserves this fresh launch. Since everyone differently on oil assumes Luna's gone for good, they're feeling relieved that she'll no way be suitable to hurt anyone again. It seems awfully parlous for Lee and Sheila to give Luna this new morning outside of the captivity system. Luna formerly blew her alternate chance since Bill got her pardoned and she still regressed to dangerous jest. That's why effects are going to get unattractive when Bill finds out Lee faked Luna's demise and has been hiding her along with Sheila. You can go Bill's going to blow his top and demand justice, especially since Luna nearly bring Liam Spencer his life. That brings us to the 7 words that revengeful Bill may say to Luna: "You're not getting down with it again." Bill let Luna avoid her captivity judgment formerly, but he wouldn't intend on repeating that mistake. It's easy to imagine Bill demanding Luna's arrest and life behind bars unless she wants to get wiped off the chart for real. Bill will get updates on Luna's survival secret sooner or laterly. He'll uncover that stunning news. Between Grace Buckingham's fiddle and the trick Lee's pulled off for Luna's sake, Bill is sure to be pushed to his limit. Bill will unleash his wrath as a result. Luna Nozawa wanted to see Finn Finnegan, while Ridge Forrester's bifurcation detention frustrated Brooke Logan. At Forrester Creations, Brooke gave Katie Logan updates on Nick Marone leaving just before she arrived. After Brooke admitted Nick had shown her an engagement ring, she said he was holding on to until he returned. There was some talk about Ridge being the man Brooke truly wanted. At the Forrester manse, Taylor Hayes understood that Brooke's deliverance was traumatic, but she reminded Ridge that Brooke's future was with someone differently and refused to take the ring off her cutlet. Ridge looked torn and shamefaced before heading to the office, where he joined Brooke for a private discussion. Brooke wondered how effects went with Taylor before, so Ridge said Kelly Spencer was there and it wasn't the right time to explain effects. Brooke told Ridge about Nick's ring and how he nearly proposed to her in Italy. After Brooke reminded Ridge that he didn't want to lose her and said he'd make this right, she asked when he'd do that. Brooke suspended the possibility of going back to Nick if Ridge could end his relationship with Taylor and reunite with her. Ridge didn't clarify his plans, but he did pull Brooke into a warm grasp. Taylor got a visit from Katie at Eric Forrester's house. That led to some bickering about Brooke and Ridge since Taylor felt they'd been so codependent in the history. Although Katie was easily still lodging for Ridge and Brooke's reunion, Taylor felt that Ridge would only face further heartbreak if he went back to his partner. That's why Taylor advised it wasn't going to be. Electra Forrester felt bad for making Will Spencer stay on the coming sizzling step in their relationship, especially when so numerous other girls would jump at the chance. Will claimed he only had eyes for Electra, who enjoyed a make-a-jewel session with him. Since Electra knew Will was nothing like Remy Price, she assured him of her trust. Electra also admitted that her pater cheated and devastated her mama when she was youngish, so their divorce affected her and made her more conservative. Electra appreciated Will's tolerance and felt she'd be ready for the coming step soon. Lee Finnegan and Sheila Sharp took Luna's hands as they helped her walk for a bit. Luna also put on some camo and was feeling more like herself. Luna made it clear that the resentment was gone and pledged to make the utmost of this alternate chance. Having Lee and Sheila's support meant a lot to Luna. Luna also confessed that she wanted to see Finn, but Lee sounded uncomfortable. Lee claimed that couldn't be right now, but Luna held out stopgap for the future. Sheila ultimately brought up Luna's interest in Will, which came as a shock to Lee. That led to Lee advising Luna not to suppose about boys, especially Will since he's a Spencer. Luna had Will soak flashbacks anyway and suggested that he could have kissed her back to life. Luna will prove she's still a troublemaker at heart in the coming. Lee Finnegan decided to run a charge camp for Luna Nozawa before Sheila Sharp revealed some Will Spencer news to her granddaughter. At Lee's place, Sheila showed up with a gift bag for Luna and saw that her recovery was still going well. Lee was adamant that no bone differently could know Luna was alive until they knew what they were dealing with and could give her a new life as planned. Luna was empty and asked for a pizza, so Sheila headed off to get her one at Il Giardino. That gave Luna a chance to put on further makeup and ask if Lee allowed. She was enough. Lee realized Luna was allowing about boys again, so she scolded Luna and especially didn't want her fixating on Will. Since Lee had put a lot on the line for Luna, she anticipated her to make the utmost of this chance at redemption. Lee didn't want Luna getting like Poppy Nozawa, so she claimed she'd put Luna through her own interpretation of charge camp. Lee pledged to be Luna's drill sergeant and reform her, but Luna allowed. She demanded to chill out. At Forrester Creations, Ivy Forrester gave Electra Forrester updates on it being a big day for Will. Since Ivy had heard about Will getting a creation, she told Electra about it. Electra was pleased and ultimately talked about staying on her first time in the bedroom. Now that it was passing with a great Joe like Will, Electra anticipated it to be special and romantic. At Il Giardino, Brooke Logan and Katie Logan sat down with Will as well as another hand named Tony. Will and Tony learned they were no longer interns, so they were excited over their elevations. Tony had to leave beforehand, but Will stuck around to celebrate with Katie and Brooke. Clara gabbled with all of them about the creation and agreed to let them have a party at the eatery, so Sheila overheard on all this while she awaited for Luna's pizza. After Sheila spoke to Deacon compactly, she headed back to Luna and picked up on the pressure with Lee. Luna, Sheila told her about Will's creation and the forthcoming bash at Il Giardino, so Luna was intrigued. She made out with Will after felicitating him on getting a creation. Will and Electra both looked forward to what could be a veritably memorable night. Luna will prove she hasn't changed when she carries out her coming scheme.